Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to class. Good to see you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Evening, teacher. How are you?
Excellent. Thanks for asking. I'm good. I'm tired. Had a tiring day. Um, I was doing some things from work, but I also help a little bit at home and everything, but it was good. Also, my eyes are a bit itchy recently. I don't know why. Sometimes it can be for if I'm too long reading something or I'm on my phone or on the computer for a long time, my eyes get itchy. Itchy es como que pica, como irritado. So sometimes my eyes get itchy if I do this, or sometimes if someone cooks something in spicy like onion, por ejemplo, hoy mi esposa cocinó cebolla, so this makes my eyes very sensitive. But overall is good. I hope that you're having a good day too. Very well. So yesterday we were learning some vocabulary words to talk about art, how to describe art. We saw some so-called realistic art, and now we are going to check some expressions that you can use to describe things. And we're going to learn specifically three methods, three forms, three structures that you can use to express yourself about things. For example, so here we have such a, what a, and we can use also negative questions. So the first one, such a. You can say, for example, it's such a, and you can use any of these adjectives. So you could use it's such a, you choose any of these, escogen alguno de estos. Tenemos abstract, acclaim, accomplish, estuvimos viendo estos ayer. And you want to describe, for example, a painting. It's such and you could use, for example, en, por ejemplo, si empiezo con la palabra interesting, le pongo en. It's such an interesting painting. Do you remember, guys, an adjective that we can replace using interesting? Interesting se puede reemplazar. Podemos utilizar otra palabra. Hay varias palabras que vimos ayer. What other word could we use? Instead of interesting, en lugar de interesting. What else can we say?
Astonishing.
Yes,
Teacher,
exactly. Astonishing. Muy bien. Yes, Gabriel?
I don't know if it this now I remember that the sentence that I was going to say doesn't have much sense, so I'm not gonna say anything there.
What word? ¿Cuál palabra?
I was about to say it's such a eye-catching painting.
Ah, excellent. That's another word. You can say astonishing. It's such it's such an eye-catching painting. Very well. Eye-catching. Que como que atrapa tu ojo, que se te hace interesante. You can see it's such an eye-catching painting. Okay, so let's learn how to use this. Let's think about the painting, right? We're checking some paintings, some works of art. Okay, for example, the Starry Night. Yeah, okay, so this is, we could say, eye-catching, interesting, astonishing, awe-inspiring, we could say. Okay, entonces, ¿qué es esta estructura que estamos utilizando? Such. The word such, oh, sorry. Okay, so the word such is, como decir, es tan. So you can use this when you feel like some admiration with a person, with any situation. We're using here for art. Recuerden que el contexto que estamos utilizando es por arte, pero se puede utilizar para cualquier otra cosa. and you say, it's such an eye-catching painting. Es una pintura tan interesante. So you say, it's such, and you would use this expression, such, que sería como tan, y vamos a utilizar un adjetivo, such a. Si utilizamos con plural, aquí entonces vamos a decir, por ejemplo, they, o aquí it, recuerden que it es el singular para algo que no es persona, para objetos. Okay, so if I'm talking about plural, entonces el plural para dos objetos, dos cosas que no son personas, vamos a utilizar they, right? So with plural, you would say they are such, aquí ya no ponemos a al hablar del plural. They are such eye-catching paintings. Aquí ya es plural, right? So, singular, it's such an eye-catching painting. Plural, there are such eye-catching paintings. So you have paintings, you have painting, depending on singular or plural, you would add the a or not. Ok, entonces esto es para mostrar que algo nos interesa, para decir que algo es de cierto modo, and we want to see that something is very, we want to express some qualities about art or about another situation. We want to express qualities, para expresar cualidades de algo. So you have this first thing. You can use such. What is another structure that we can use? Well, you can use, for example, what a. What a. So, what también tiene un significado similar, es que. Vamos a utilizar, remember the painting we saw the last time, this, well, let's say it's creepy, this creepy quiere decir que es como extraño, feo, we could say. This work of art, Saturn eating his son. Right? ¿Se acuerdan de esta pintura, no? Saturno devorando a su hijo. Yeah, well, so this is such how could you describe this? This painting, ¿cómo describirían ustedes esta obra de arte? How would you describe this work of art?
It is such a violent
Very
painting.
well. It's such a violent painting, violento, very well. We could say what, vamos a utilizar ahora what, and let's say, what a horrible painting, right? Y que estoy diciendo, qué pintura tan horrible. What a horrible painting. So again, you can use this expression such a or what a to express your feelings about something. It's cuando vamos a utilizar such, es recomendable utilizar verb to be. Con what no es necesario. Simplemente what es la expresión. What an interesting thing. What a horrible painting. What an abstract art. Okay. Very well. So these are some of the things you can say. Other thing you can use when you talk about art is using negative questions. You can use, for example, isn't. Isn't it an, let's say, isn't it an acclaimed artwork? ¿Acaso no es una aclamada obra de arte? Isn't it an acclaimed artwork? So these expressions such a, what a, isn't it, they help you to express opinions about something. Okay, we're seeing this focused on art, but you can use it for other situations too. So let's continue with this list that we started yesterday. Vamos a recordar. Vamos a ver si no recuerdan alguno, me dicen, voy a leerlos. Me dicen si no recuerdan qué significa alguno de ellos. Absorbing, abstract, acclaimed, accomplish, adroit, aesthetic, aesthetically pleasing, aggressive, appealing, artistic, astonishing, atmospheric, authentic, avant-garde, award-winning, awe-inspiring, balanced, baroque. Esos son los que vimos el día de ayer. Is there any of these you don't remember? Do you know the meaning of all of them? You remember the meaning of all of them? Okay, let's see. Flor, ¿cómo dirías vanguardista? Para referirnos a un artista o una obra de arte. ¿Cómo dirías vanguardista?
Teacher,
Yes.
diría avant-garde.
Avant-garde. Very well.
Avant-
Avant-garde.
Avant-garde.
Avant-garde. Muy bien. Esta palabra proviene del francés. The pronunciation is a bit different. Very well. Avant-garde sería vanguardista. Excellent. Jorge, ¿cómo diríamos atractivo, atrayente, bonito?
Hey, teacher. Yes, I think it's appealing.
Appealing. Excellent. Ok. Oscar, ¿cómo diríamos algo que está saturado de elementos muy, vamos a decir, lo opuesto de minimalista, ¿no? Que sería maximalista. How can we say something similar to this? Muchos detalles, mucho saturado de elementos.
Atmospheric.
Okay, that could be. But what about Baroque? Do you remember
Okay.
Baroque?
Yeah, like a church.
Like the church, exactly. Do you know that?
Baroque.
Yeah, the Baroque, these beautiful churches, estas iglesias bonitas que hasta más parecen como, ya es más, algo más turístico incluso. But they were like this because it's like they call it, it was a kind of propaganda. It was like, how can we attract people? We're losing people. En este caso, la iglesia perdía personas. Entonces, para atraerlas, una de las cosas era hacer sus iglesias mucho más bonitas, right? It was like publicity for the church. Did you know that? And yeah, there are the Baroque era. It was this purpose y entra así por dentro y por fuera están lleno de detalles, ¿no? So currently, when you talk about art and you say that it's Barockian, well, it's more Baroque. Barockian es tanto el estilo, pero también se refiere también a esa era, a esa época. So mostly you will find art, this fine art in many places of Europe. Many castles, va a haber muchos castillos, palacios, but mostly the churches. I don't know if Sagrada Familia, for example, is one of them, but it's a very, eso a lo mejor creo que es gótico, porque también es otro estilo, ¿no? Gothic. And there are lots of descriptions, as you know. Hay descripción que para arquitectura, para cine, para fotografía, and there is vocabulary for everything that honestly we would get lost in such, we have a big vocabulary, hay mucho vocabulario para describir arte dependiendo, ¿no? Ya no hablemos también de la danza, se pueden utilizar muchas palabras. But I was telling you that Sagrada Familia, for example, I don't know if it's more like Gothic or Barockian, or Baroque, I mean, but it looks very stuffed, ¿no? Muy saturado, very saturated. Okay. Do you like visiting churches? ¿Les gusta visitar la iglesia? ¿Alguna iglesia por, no sé, de que no me refiero del lado religioso, sino iglesia como para ver cómo es su arquitectura? Do you like visiting churches?
I was in San Miguel Allende when I was a kid, and I remember that the church is very, very beautiful.
I heard about San Miguel de Allende, yeah. Yeah, it has this beautiful church.
It's like a castle.
Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to continue. We have more vocabulary. Vamos a pedirle a Fernanda, ¿nos podrías ayudar a leer las palabras desde donde nos quedamos? Desde beautiful hasta donde alcances a leer, please. Vamos a ir leyendo. Beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful, bold, boundless, brilliant, candid, ceramic, characteristic, classic, collective, colorful, complementary, complex, conceptual.
Thank you. So the first one, beautiful, or you can say beautiful. It depends on your pronunciation. As you can see, I don't have a British pronunciation. If you want, you can say beautiful, like British, or you can say beautiful. In American, just remember the T becomes a soft R. La T en inglés americano, en medio de dos vocales, tiende a sonar como una R. Entonces vamos a pronunciar como beautiful, pero también puedes pronunciar beautiful, lo que sí no pronuncien beautiful, porque beautiful, si notan la T es más débil en español. So it must not sound like that. You say beautiful or you say beautiful. The next thing we have bold. Bold is a word that you can use when you describe a person. Una persona que es bold, vamos a decir que es audaz, es valiente. No valiente tanto como brave. Vamos a utilizar bold como en un sentido de atrevimiento. All right, for example, a brave person may have these, how can we say this? A brave person can be shy, more on the shy side, ¿no? I think bold goes more in the extrovert side. Si una persona que es bold, quizá tiene facilidad de palabra, habla con el público y hace cosas sin temor. Bold podemos utilizarlo para escribir ese tipo de persona. When you use bold also in art, puedes pensar en algo que se sale de lo tradicional, parecido a aesthetic, but without being afraid of breaking the I forgot the word, but like breaking the normal, the cultural rules, or like maybe getting into taboos. Nos le da miedo como entrar o discutir tabús cuando hablamos de arte. There is one that I can't recall. Hay uno que puedo recordar that is from Emiliano Zapata. I think it's Emiliano Zapata. And someone, este artista, dibujó a Emiliano Zapata de esta forma. And you see, he's in a horse, and he looks a little bit feminine, right? Well, so we could say, wow, that is bold, right? The way he plays, and he knows he can insult, he can be polemic, puede ser polémico. because, well, some people I read said that he is insulting this hero of the Mexican independence, or no, sorry, not independence, revolution. Entonces no les gusta, ¿no? Este cuadro a algunas personas porque dicen que es un insulto a un héroe revolucionario. And well, other people say that it's a good thing. Anyway, we could say that it's a bold artwork, isn't it? Isn't it bold? It's such a bold work of art. Es una obra muy, podemos decir, intrépida, muy atrevida, right? For he dared to do such things. Atreverse, en inglés vamos a decir dare. So isn't it daring to do something like this? I think it is. Can you feel, what do you think?
He's very fearless.
Yeah, fearless. Exactly. He is polemic. You know, some people, what I don't like, some people fall into polemics to gain fame, right? Yo creo que a muchas personas, por ejemplo, les gusta entrar en polémicas para hacerse famosos. But, okay. Some people could think it's interesting, it's good. Some people clap, and some people cheer him for doing this. Unas personas lo felicitan, otras personas dicen que esto es un insulto. Can you think about any other work of art that you consider both? ¿Alguna otra obra de arte que consideren de esta forma? Como atrevida, que juegue con polémicas.
Like Frida Kahlo.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I think Frida Kahlo is very bold. Art. She painted some, even though they say well, there are some interesting paintings, right? But they said that Frida Kahlo, because it's even a symbol, like everyone can think about Frida Kahlo, and you can go, for example, to other countries that they don't have anything to do with Mexico. Es interesante ir a veces a tiendas, a lugares donde ves a Frida Kahlo en otros países y ni siquiera tiene nada que ver con nada mexicano, ¿no? Es decir, la tienda no es mexicana, es un restaurante mexicano, but they have her. She's a symbol. Es un símbolo, Frida Kahlo, right? And they say that actually her personality, aquí vamos a utilizar otra cosa que se utiliza mucho en arte, para hablar de artistas, is the word persona. La palabra persona parece en primera instancia que es español, ¿no? Bueno, cuando utilizamos persona en inglés, es algo parecido a character. Es como el carácter, personalidad de una persona. Es otra forma de decir personalidad. Or you could say persona. Okay? So they said that Frida Kahlo persona or personality is what actually what they have made of her, lo que han hecho de ella, es de hecho más importante que lo que ella hizo en su vida. Okay, no quiero desprestigiar, pero that's what I've read. They say that she actually didn't paint many things, no? It was more Diego Rivera, but más que nada fue lo que la gente después de su época, pues hizo un símbolo de ella, ¿no? We could call her that she was feminist and so many other things that she evokes. Acuérdense de esta palabra evoke, evocar, right? Sí, exacto, muy bien, Gabriel. Character también es personaje. Exactly. Character es personalidad, carácter. Y la palabra persona se utiliza, es una manera más sofisticada. A veces el inglés, cuando se quiere hablar de una manera más sofisticada, se utilizan algunas palabras que se prestan, sobre todo del francés. Y, no sé, a lo mejor persona, creo que no es lo mismo en francés. But definitely you take some words that sound more sophisticated. Ok. Entonces aquí tenemos bold. Bold is boundless. Boundless es una manera igual sofisticada de decir endless. Recordemos less. Less es el sufijo que nos dice que algo no existe, right? Entonces, si yo digo endless, what do you think is the meaning of that? ¿Qué quiere decir endless?
Sin fin.
Sin final. Exactly.
Eso lo aprendí en Sonic CD.
En
No
Sonic, en un
pregunte cómo.
videogame, en un videojuego.
Simplemente, bueno, simplemente fue por uno de los Easter eggs que sería The Fun is Endless
Mhm.
by Sega.
Yeah, and it's very good. You can learn English from some things you get from video games, from movies. Just you can get a lot of things. I have some friends that they say they learn a lot from video games. So if you're a gamer, you're into these things, you can learn vocabulary. This boundless is otra forma de decirlo. How can we apply it for this? Well, we could say that maybe it could be a little bit complicated right now to think about an example. How could we use boundless? ¿Cómo podemos utilizar boundless? No sé, puedo pensar, por ejemplo, en un artista, ¿no? Puedo decir, the artist is gifted. El artista está dotado with boundless creativity, for example, con infinita, ilimitada, inagotable creatividad. Ok. There are boundless feelings evoking from this painting. Hay infinitos sentimientos que evocan de esta pintura. You know, you can sound very sophisticated. I think that's one of the things when you go to art, you can like kind of be pretentious. Cuando uno va como a una galería de arte, como que puede ser un poco pretencioso, un poco, can be a bit, how we can be a little bit picky or, you know, como un poco más fresas, podemos decir, en mexicano, ¿no? We say fresa or pretentious or picky. So you can use this vocabulary. Pueden ver que esas palabras son muy formales, pueden utilizarlas en muchos contextos donde se necesite. You will sound really good. Van a sonar muy bien. De hecho, digamos que una persona sin estudios, una persona nativa, no va a entender realmente todas estas palabras. Son como muy sofisticadas, right? Okay. Let's see. Now we have brilliant. Bueno, brilliant es igual como en español. Brilliant es algo que es brillante, pero a la vez algo que es genial, que tiene y que es un genio la persona que lo hizo, right? That's brilliant. So just something I don't know, maybe you know, but remember, the double L, la doble L, no se pronuncia como la Y, como Y, no vamos a decir brilliant, vamos a decir brilliant, simplemente una L más, okay? And just for your pronunciation, remember the L, la L se pronuncia de forma palatizada, es decir, no digan brilliant, porque la L se debe de pegar más al paladar, es decir, vamos a decir una L con nuestra lengua. La lengua debe de intentar tocar todo el paladar, la parte de arriba de nuestra boca, y vamos a decir Entonces una L palatizada, we will say brilliant, brilliant, no brilliant, brilliant. Okay. And the next one is candid. What is candid? Bueno, es una forma de decir franco, espontáneo también puede ser, right? Franco o espontáneo, algo que no busca ocultar nada, así podríamos decir con una obra de arte. So I was watching this series and there is a forbidden work of art of the Prime Minister Esta es, no sé, ¿han escuchado hablar de Winston Churchill? Yeah. This was one of the most important prime ministers of England.
I
El
have
señor
never
Winston, ¿no?
I have never heard about him. That is a little bit strange for me because I have a homework of research
Research.
of some artists
Yeah,
in a specific.
very well. So he's such an interesting thing. Such an interesting person. So he was like something about the like facing the Nazis and everything. Right? And he's famous because he defeated the Nazis. Se supone que él estuvo en la Segunda Guerra Mundial, so he fought the Nazis. And there's a work of art. And they made him this painting, le hicieron esta pintura. Y a él no le gustó para nada, entonces él la quemó, la pintura que le dieron. It was a gift from the parliament, era un regalo del parlamento. So we could say the artist, he tried to be very candid. El artista comentó que él quería ser verdadero. Winston Churchill no quería verse débil, pero bueno, pues el artista quería demostrarlo tal y como era. So you could say that this painting, was very candid. Okay, then we have the next word that is ceramic, but ceramic is used for art. What do you think is that? ¿Qué quiere decir ceramic?
Ceramic.
Mhm.
Yo creo que sería cerámica, porque suena muy parecido.
Mhm. Good. Give me 1 second, please.